Hello one more time from Times Square. This is the Season 3 finale of Tackle Primetime, powered by the NCSA. This week, we are turning our recruiting experts' heads toward the future to highlight some top talent in the 2011 class. Then we wrap things up by looking at the last big moment in the recruiting process, National Signing Day.
Randy, I have to tell you, this has been a heck of a time riding shotgun with you. Feel like I'm on a stagecoach with two old cowboys.
The same here, you old bird dog. Tonight, we're looking at some of the players that I've seen that will emerge as the top prospects in the class of 2011.
Well, it may seem like it's too soon to be evaluating and talking about these youngsters, but trust me, coaches already have these young guys' names. In fact, there are many spectacular athletes in this class that have been on coaching staff's radar since their freshman year, my friend.
Exactly. It's just one more reason you need to start early in the process. In fact, I've been involved in offering 2 8th graders in my career. So with that in mind, here's some young pups to follow, like they say on Dancing with the Stars, in no particular order. Colt Lyerla, 6'4", 225 pounds. He's a linebacker, tight end, defensive end, wide receiver, whatever you want him to play. Hillsboro High School, Hillsboro, Oregon. I saw him twice this year. A rangy, athletic player with a motor. He's physical and instinctive. When someone says unleash the Dobermans, this is who they're talking about. DeAnthony Arnett, wide receiver, 5'11", 170, Saginaw High School, Saginaw, Michigan. I saw him at a combine. Arnett is a smooth, athletic kid that runs well.
Tacoi Sumler, wide receiver, defensive back, 5'9", 160, Gulliver Preparatory School in Miami, Florida. Tacoi catches with his hands, okay, has great ball skills, knows where the high point is. And you know what? He can run pursuit angles so well on the defensive side of the football. Now, Jamal Turner, quarterback, athlete, 6'1", 180, Sam Houston High School, Arlington, Texas. Jamal is athletic, runs well, has good arm strength, and he can really put some velocity on that football.
Another guy is Conor Hanratty, coach, offensive line, 6'4", 296, New Canaan High School, New Canaan, Connecticut. The name Hanratty may be familiar to some. Conor is the son of Notre Dame and Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Terry Hanratty. He's a big, young kid with feet. You recruited his dad to Notre Dame, didn't you?
Well, actually, it was a bit before me. Randy, let's close out the season by talking about one of my favorite days of the year, and that's National Signing Day. I remember arriving at the office bright and early with coffee and donuts prepared for a long day, staring at fax machines and the recruiting board. Once a recruit signs that letter of intent and it comes in on the fax machine, we and that young man are bound to each other.
Coach, I remember one year a recruit faxing his letter of intent to Ohio State upside down. By the time the coaches at Ohio State got to him, he changed his mind and committed and signed with UCLA.
Upside down?
He faxed it in upside down.
Yeah.
And then it gave him time to change his mind, and he ended up going to camp with us at UCLA.
Well, that segues right into the statement. It's not over until it's over. A student signs a national letter of intent should also sign the grants in aid in the letter that outlines the school's financial commitment to the student. The national letter of intent binds the student to the school. The grant in aid letter binds the school's commitment to the athlete. Fill those things out, I mean, as perfectly and as exactly and as promptly as you can.
It's important to remember that if the student fails to qualify by NCAA standards, meaning they pass the required core courses and get a high enough score on their SAT or ACT test, the NLI becomes void if they don't accomplish that. Recruits can never stop being students.
Finally, Randy, we hear the term four-year scholarship. A four-year scholarship doesn't exist. A scholarship is a one-year renewable offer. It must be renewed each and every year. Randy, it will always break my heart to recruit a student athlete and put in all that time, literally days, months, and years, to have him dismissed later on for violating some type of a team rule.
Coach, thanks a lot. That'll wrap up things for us this season on Primetime. Be sure to join us later on National Signing Day as we once again run down the top recruits and recruiting classes in the country. If you want to be on that list someday, I suggest you visit Takkle.com and NCSAsports.org and start the path to being recruited. There are many more 2011, 2012, and 2013 prospects to come. Don't be surprised if we find that next great 8th grader soon to be the class of 2014. I love that part of the whole business.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us for Season 3 of Tackle Primetime. We'll see you on signing day.